Welcome back, everybody. Yet again, here we are with session 7, Journal. And as everybody can see by tonight's title is. So, without too much and ahs, let's see. When we last left our hero, you broke choking grip. Purple mist rained down, washing away. Nation always was deep with weapons, mythical weapons, waiting for. But the steel was nothing. Dusty, eyeless, changeling, very assassin, overblown, light quick. A quiet room was found. Whole unmarked, not just survivor. Page learned, staggering his blood. Ursha. Not left with blood hunters, passed away. Affected, marked by the skeleton. Effect menu. Heavy, third world. Not set. But the chaos of age 5. One thing. Set your compass back. Nameless, back to the forgotten miles of the buried. Back to the patch of grass. Left her. Have the cure. Right. Start this on the boat. Inland air ether. As far as I remember, everyone off Laddie boat. Laddie Grog. Start our session. Right.
Is there a reason we didn't bring Valencia onto the boat? I'm not remembering why we didn't do that.
We didn't bring her up because we were afraid that we were going to be in trouble, be accused of killing her. So she's actually.
Oh, you're right.
Phil?
Yeah, I think Sean is right.
Mute quick.
No, just real quick. Your mic cutting on stream.
Also, when last time we slept, you guys?
Oh, it's been a while.
Who sleeps?
Been a while.
But also our days are pretty long, so it's like it's not as if like our characters. I don't think it's been that long in terms of characters, but for us it's been a second. Also, I'm rolling without a character sheet tonight, by the way. So.
You little rebel.
Yeah, no, she is a little rebel.
I don't have. See, I've got a really shitty mouse, and then I've got my mouse. So I took my mouse off of my PC and onto this one, which means I now can't access my PC. Because I don't know the no mouse keyboard shortcut things. That's not, I don't know those ones.
My mic should not be cutting on stream anymore.
I'll keep an eye on it.
All
okay.
Right.
It's marble, right?
Yes.
Okay. Last time I tried to use an ore or anything to get through this marble, the person lost an arm.
Correction, last time you tried to use the cure, you almost killed Minion.
No, she's talking
That's
about
correct.
last time she tried to take something.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got a different idea this time. Okay, so I know for a fact that you know what I'm talking about because I've seen your dad use one of these. It's very weird to not look over and see you either, just by the way. I don't know who I'm talking to right now.
Neither do we.
I want to use one of those little handheld drills.
Okay.
Like the tiny one, not the one where you have to go like this, just the one where I just kind of twist in.
Okay.
And I want to... I'm going to do it on her thigh. And I know that sounds weird, but I want to get into the artery.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and do that.
All right. So you're using one of those little drills with a fine drill bit to get in the artery so that you would be able to put the needle through to inject.
Would you like me to do the drilling through the stone?
Absolutely. I think that's actually such a great idea. I would like to not be responsible for this.
Yes, I would agree with that, considering the last time you tried to do this to somebody, you broke an arm off and...
I am adapting my methods. I'm learning. We're all new to this.
Fair point. It's a lot better than last time. Last time when we told you about this, you said it didn't really matter.
Oh, sorry. I'm not supposed to have an opinion as the DM. My bad.
Oh,
Corbin?
Carmen just went purple screen.
Wow.
Hello.
That's a vibe.
It's okay.
Welcome back.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't touch it. Apparently, it breaks when you do that.
Yes, Kale. Come in.
Okay. Sean, I need you. Oh, sorry. Gunther, I need you to roll a medicine check for me, please, sir.
Medicine.
Yep.
Could I attempt to also help him as well with this?
Yes, you've got steady hands too, so you can either roll the
Yep.
advantage or you both can hold the drill together.
I'll let Gunther roll with advantage. I'll just be there like...
Did everybody else hear that you can hold the grill together?
No, I'm here for it. Okay.
Hold the
should I
grill. I'm holding grill.
Should I choose the 12 or the 12? Plus 2.
Wait, you rolled 2 12s?
So your total's 14, yeah?
Yep.
All right. So you guys watch as Gunther goes and he starts drilling into the thigh of Valencia.
I will show him where, by the way.
Yeah.
With really good tools.
Yeah. No. 14 is high enough to do this without any problems. So you start drilling in, you see the marble start to chip out, slowly being pulled out by the drill bit. And eventually you see a slight leak of blood. And that's when you know, okay, you've made it deep enough.
Okay.
Cage, I think we're there.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to take a sample first. I have to.
Go for it.
Why doesn't as if they're drilling for oil?
I'm gonna drill for oil. I'm going to draw some blood as a sample because this is the first time I can get the blood of somebody who is actively infected.
Fair enough.
And then I'm going to inject the minimum dosage into her artery.
Okay. So you get your vial of infected blood and inject the dosage for one human being. And then you wait. And as you wait, there's a quiet that fills the air. As the cure is applied, it doesn't happen with a sudden explosion. It is an agonizingly beautiful reversal of death. Where the liquid touches the stone and deep vascular glow of a warm gold and crimson bleeds into the grey. The petrification stone softens, turning from a rigid rock to a fragile, translucent, pale skin. Is she playing? What do you mean I just voted? Give me a second, guys. You guys need the song.
Genuinely, for a second, I thought that Valencia was going.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. She's like,
No.
why did you bring me back? I was happy there.
No, hold on. No, you need the song for this part. Give me a second. Okay, I voted.
I feel like Valencia was gonna wake up like, why did you take me away from Cole? I was with him.
Hold on. I think she might be there now. No, I just need
I
to see
thought
that she
Phil
plays the
was.
song.
She's there. I thought Phil was going to be bringing some. Was disappointed that Mignon hadn't responded yet.
And
At this
as
point, you need.
and as the her skin starts to return to a normal complexion, the stone all but disappeared. You can see veins tracking up her neck, filling with blood that hasn't pumped in 1,000 years. A hairline fracture echoes with a sharp crack, and the uttermost shell of the stone flakes flake away from her cheek. Her chest shudders as her lungs desperately try to pull in their first breath. But before she can exhale, before the first breath is fully drawn, the sky breaks. A colossal column of white and gold light crashes down from the heavens, striking Valencia with the force of a meteor. It isn't lightning, it isn't fire, it is absolute, crushing divine authority. It is a Hiosima answer. Across whatever impossible distance separates this island from the imperial capital, the realm has recognized their heir. The ground violently trembles, the air pressure plummets, popping ears. Every magical item you carry begins to vibrate and hum with a resonance known only to one. And deep below your feet, buried miles in the earth, the great beacon of Ethel Prime detonates with blinding light in a response to the pillar from the sky. The earth beneath you begins to glow as the subterranean light shines through the cracks of the bedrock. Within the blinding pillar of light is a second pulse, a resonance that hums on a different, darker frequency. A tether snapping taut, somewhere across the expanse of reality, Valencia's twin brother. His heart stops and restarts. The light wasn't just for her. Something else, somewhere else, has just woken up. And in this moment, as the light shines, there's a silhouette of someone standing in the light. You see his hand reaching towards her. As he smiles, he takes a look at all of you. And there's this playful smile on his face as he whispers, "Welcome to Ethel Prime." The heavenly light fades into a swirling mote of gold dust. Valencia's eyes snap open as she gasps a ragged, desperate intake of air. As her breath hits the wind, the island tears itself open. It begins with a sound so deep you feel it in your teeth. The agonizing groan of millions of tons of bedrock shifting. The ground beneath you fractures, but not into chaos. The earth cracks in perfect, sweeping, geometric lines, tracing the invisible streets below. The island does not collapse. It peels back like petals of a dying flower. You have to run to higher ground, stable ground, as the soil starts to cascade into the abyss below, revealing the blinding, humming glow of the buried city. And then it begins to rise. You guys can take off running. You can roll a investigation or a perception check to see where would be the best place for you to go.
Good to know where he needs to go.
Is Valencia good to move?
she's sitting upright. But as
Okay.
the
I'm
more
grabbing her.
the more air she starts to breathe in, she's actually starting to start floating just above the surface of the ground.
Chill. I am still grabbing her.
Like a
Because I
balloon.
presume we're running. So I'm going to grab her and run.
Okay?
We're not far from the boat.
I've got
are
a
we?
strength of 17. I should be able to carry a woman.
You are not far from the boat now.
Get to the boat.
Yeah. I'm with Gunther on this one. We get to the boat.
Yeah, we're running.
Okay?
Minion is
Under the boat.
distracted.
I immediately go ahead and I'm like, Uzak, grab Minion!
Got her.
As you guys make your way onto the boat, the ground beneath completely shatters. Give me a second. With a slow, unstoppable weight of 1,000 years of imprisonment, Ethel Prime ascends into a daylight. Pristine white spires pierce the surface, shredding centuries of dirt and rock. Grand archways, crystalline pathways rise into the sun. The roar of the earth is deafening as the city pushes itself out from the dark, reclaiming its place in this world. When the tremor finally stops, the island is gone, and in its place stands Ethel Prime, whole, intact, and breathtaking. At its very center, the great balcony fires in a brilliant colors of purples and greens and reds. A localized signal straight into the stratosphere. A beam of pure arcane energy that can be seen for hundreds of miles. Across the world, everyone feels it. Something has woken up. Amidst the settling dust, Valencia stands upright for the first time. She's trembling not from cold, but from the overwhelming, tragic beauty of her home being bathed in sunlight once again.
She's being carried by a dark elf.
Trembling.
Dressed head to toe in leather. I don't know how she feels about that.
She's not bothered.
She didn't have time to think.
Wonderful.
As there's this moment where she's staring into this city that was forgotten by time, now standing, having replaced the very ground beneath your feet. You see her jaw tighten as she looks at all of you, and she looks at your arms holding her up, and she says, "Can you put me down, please?"
Aren't we like actively running?
No, you're on the boat.
Okay, then I would have put her down immediately. I wouldn't just be carrying her.
Oh, okay.
You're the one who specified again that you're carrying her.
Yeah,
I thought we were still running.
no. You're just on the boat. Boat's safe. As
Session boats.
no,
So we should stay on the boat.
no.
You just got us back on the boat.
Oh, station.
Free me saying boats bring back the boat session, so
As she looks at all of you, there is a millennia's worth of grief in her eyes. As the words from a raspy voice, he built this sanctuary.
Easier. Totally.
I didn't say it out loud.
I saw it. I was thinking it.
Anthony, the architect of the arcane. He poured the very spark of his divinity into the bedrock to give the sovereign, a home. In the Golden Age, magic flowed through these streets like water. We were the stewards of the balance. We were supposed to be safe. She stands looking over the city from the edge of the boat, her jaw tightening. But safety is an illusion when ambition rots you from inside. And at this, she turns back to all of you and she's like, Charlie, he was brilliant, but he was hollowed by pride. And he wasn't alone. She turns to Cage, her eyes darkening. He was guided. A shadow stood behind him. A man with a cold, empty eyes who wore Cole's face. Like a stolen mask. I do not speak his name. Not here. Not in the open. But it was this shadow that pushed Charlie to try and hijack the beacon. To broadcast a primordial corruption across the ley lines. To stop them, the High Council had to sacrifice everything. They invoked the eternal decree. They froze the city, and Anthony shattered his own physical form to lock it in stasis. They buried us to save the world. She looked at the blazing beacon, this pillar of magic, arcane magic that is just magic. Just, I'm gonna say it as many times as I want in the sentence, guys. You can't give me shit for it. And now, the world has unburied us. As you guys look at Ethel Prime roaring to life in its awe-inspiring glory, you see the people still stuck in a form of stasis. They're all in their rock forms, that white, pure marble stone that they look like they're made from. As Valencia turns to you, Cage, she says, "Can you save this city?"
Yes.
Good. And she just flies a little higher off the ground. When she stands, you guys actually realize she's not touching the ground. As she then just hovers over the side of the boat and goes towards the now dock that the boat is hovering above of Ethel Prime. And she says to all of you, "Come, there's much to do."
Hello.
Yes.
I think I can say it.
No, Cage is doing this.
Oh. She looks at you and says, "Yes."
I have the cure. What we lack is a method of distribution.
There is.
I am more than capable of injecting each individual, but that's going to take a lot of time and a lot of resources.
I might have an idea.
I thought you would.
And
Also, sorry, I know you're busy. I understand. Have you met us before? I think I know the answer, but I just would like to clarify if you know who we are.
and you see there's
Other than the people who spoke to you in the void. I mean, face to face in person.
you see there's a moment where she's standing and she scans between all of you. And her eyes fall on Archive. And then on Cage again, and then Gunther, Rorschach. And then her eyes fall on Minion. And there's this moment where, as she's looking at you, Minion, you see this tear start to roll down her cheek. This beautiful golden colored tear. As she looks at you and she says, Minion?
Hi.
She just immediately comes to you and puts her arms around you.
Oh. Okay. Okay. You'll see that Minion feels very awkward right now. It's one thing to talk to a
Yeah, that's
stone.
obvious.
And to people into right in front of her.
As she's standing there, she slowly lets go and she puts her hands on your shoulders. You're holding your arms. And she's like, you are achingly beautiful.
Thanks.
And she says, where's your father?
He is by tree.
And she narrows her eyes and she says, he promised he'd look after you.
Yes. He look after. I was very look after.
Okay, nothing bad ever happened to you, yes?
Nothing. Very, very good times. Very safe.
Roll a deception check for me, please.
I roll a deception check.
Right?
I was gonna say, can I roll a deception check? But I'm not lying. I'm wearing all my emotions on my face.
Okay, so 14 plus 10, 24.
You roll 24?
Mm-hmm.
25!
How much?
Damn.
5.
You rolled 25 for deception.
Yeah, 18 plus 7.
Holy.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. As she looks at you,
I had a good time.
she looks at you and she's like, good. And she like holds your cheeks for like a second and she's like, we will catch up after we finish shaving the city, yes?
Yep, we will.
Good. And she gets up and she says, come, all of you, with me. And she raises her hands up, and as she raises her hands up, all of you start floating. And she literally just starts moving you guys through the city.
Archive like just goes over to Minion. He's like, so I'm guessing we're not gonna tell her about the fact that you almost died, right?
As you say that, she stops.
I am whispering to her.
Yes.
I'm whispering it to her.
Okay, so I want you to do something. Valencia's stats is based on somebody that I hated.
Oh no.
So she's got a passive perception of 28.
What?
I know who it's based off of.
So
Why is Carmen smiling like that? Like it's a character that she made?
it's not.
Ah, no.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm
as
panicking.
as you say that, she stops and she turns around and she says, "What do you mean you almost died?"
Let's stop. Can't believe she heard that.
It's like, you know, when
It was Charlie's fault. He is panicking right now. Unfortunately, Archive is panicking.
Roll a deception
it was
check, please.
It was Charlie's fault.
No, but not.
Oh, man.
So Minion would have just turned to stone. It's actually Cage's fault for her heart stopping.
Okay, come on.
Yes.
Nat 20. Come on, Nat 20. Come on, Nat 20.
You need to roll.
Oh,
You're the
shit,
one who
wait.
told the lie.
Me?
No,
Me?
Archive.
Yeah, no, I'm shaking my dice. I'm hoping for a Nat 20. My dice fell. Hold on. Nat 20. Come on, Nat 20. Wait,
Natural
see what
one.
on my glass. You jinxed me. Right? It's not a 1. But there is a 1 involved.
It's okay.
So wait. And I have a +0 to deception.
Oh no.
So,
Can't I give him advantage by saying, yeah, it was Charlie, I agree.
okay, I'll allow it. You can roll again.
In our defense, DM.
Yeah.
In our defense, to the party, it's Charlie's fault that we were in that situation. So they're not lying about who they blame. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Archive, you can roll again.
I know, I got a 19. So thankfully the advantage saved me, but it's not a Nat 20.
Okay, so she rolled a straight 19 plus 10, so 29.
Come on.
So as she goes and she's like, Charlie, how did Charlie almost kill you?
Charlie had bomb in room on boat.
Archive like just points to the ship. See where we had to repair it?
It's a big bomb.
Mending, you wouldn't see squat.
We
And
fixed
then after
it.
that, I like show Archive and I'm there like, see what it's done. Not Archive, to Echo. I'm like, see what it's done to my Echo.
She looks at the echo and she holds her hand out towards it. As you see all the blue start leaving it.
Wait, okay. I thought we could use that.
And she then when what's his name sucked the blood out of somebody and showed the DNA strand.
Yeah, that was order.
Valencia does that with magic. So as she pulled the magic out of Echo, it echoes with lightning in front of her, and she's like, this is Charlie. And she just crushes it in her hand.
I'm like, no, wait. I open a vial. I'm like, oh, okay.
I've got psychotic parents.
What just... Sorry, I'm dealing with Kitten. What just got crushed?
Archive. No, so you remember in the last session, Archive had his echo that triggered the bomb, and then he was infected.
Yeah.
So Valencia just sucked the magic out of the echo to hold it in her hand, and she destroyed the magic.
That Flamatium curse. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I wanted to capture it and I wanted to experiment with it, but I guess not.
So, with that, the way if Cage wasn't so jealous about what Order was able to do,
Yeah.
the wonder
I don't know
that
what you're talking about.
the wonder that Cage would have had of the ability is what you see in Gurta's face, looking at the ability of drawing the magic out.
Fair enough. So what you guys would have noticed, the magic was drawn out almost as if the city was drawing the magic out. Like when Valencia was doing something, the city was powering up to do it, if that makes sense.
I would have noticed. I would have felt it.
Yeah, we would have. I believe that you did actually mention something about this, that Valencia is actually connected to the city.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
So as you guys are, she looks at all of you and she says, you now see that the magic that was in Echo is now returned to him. He is now your normal Echo again. And she says, "Now,
Uh-huh.
fair
I
enough.
afraid.
We will. It seems like we have a lot to discuss, but let's first save the city and then we can talk." As she keeps pulling
Yeah.
you guys through the city,
Ah!
and yes, order. Or
No, no,
Arthur?
no. I'm like saying like the pulling, like
Ah. Oh, okay. As you
Well,
guys are,
Minnie's yelling signals at you.
Just like
as you guys are making your way through the city, you eventually get to the grand spire that is at the end of the city, the one that overlooks the whole city.
Come on.
And standing on a crystalline balcony, untouched by the panic below, is the woman with white hair, the single dark red stripe, looking down at all of you. She's looking directly at Valencia, and then slowly her gaze shifts to all of you. She doesn't draw a weapon. She doesn't say a word. She simply tilts her head and offers a cold, deliberate smirk. The expression of a grandmaster watching a pawn move exactly where it's supposed to go. She was waiting for the city to rise. She was waiting for the signal to Hiroshima to be sent. Before you can cast a spell or notch an arrow, she steps back into the shadow of the high archway and vanishes without a trace.
Who was that?
It doesn't matter. And as you guys are walking, you eventually get to this massive, almost like a warehouse sort of room, right? As she gestures to Cajun, she says, "That is the air purification system for the island. Do you think you could make your cure airborne so that we can project it over the city?"
Absolutely. It's how we administered the cure in Iron Peaks. Between me and Goethe and Archive, we can figure out how to use the system for our benefit.
I will leave you to it. How long do you need?
A couple hours, maybe. Might get it done faster than that. Yep. We're pretty smart, all three of us together.
And then we need to leave the city as quick as possible because of the Frematium being attacked.
Yes, and also our next stop is to your father.
My parents are still alive?
Don't ask me about the math of that.
My parents live. We're a very ancient family. We live long. And she stops, and now she's actually looking at you, Cage, and she's like, "Dark elf.
Got a problem with that?
It's good to see you on the right side of the world."
Well, that's rich.
What do you
I
mean?
have a
I'm not going to argue with you. You're got a higher rank than I do. But, you know, there's some that believe that elves started underground in the Underdark.
Do you know that there's only two bloodlines for elves?
What the righteous and almighty high elves and the dirty dark elves that live in the dirt like worms.
So, yeah. We will discuss this later because I think you might be misinformed, dear. And she smiles at you and she says, But you do have his eyes, and I appreciate that.
Okay.
And she says, you guys get to work. There is something that I need to do.
I have a question.
I have an above the table question.
Go for it.
The extra person that arrived when we woke her up, who is that? Where's that? What's...
So as you guys were approaching the main spire that you guys are now standing inside of,
Yeah.
there's a balcony at the very top. And she was standing on that balcony looking down at you guys approaching the tower.
The same
Was that
person.
the presence
in the
of the
column of
person
light.
that we noted? Yeah,
So-
in the column of light.
Yeah, I think that's what he's asking.
If you're talking about the person in the column of light, you did not see his face.
Okay, but what happened to said person?
Once the city started waking up, he vanished in the light.
Okay, that I missed.
Yeah,
I have a quick question.
go for it.
What was Valencia's reaction when she saw Anthony? Well, Grill.
She hasn't seen him yet.
Grill was with us though.
I know.
I was hiding.
No, hit him.
Okay.
So as you
'Cause
go,
Grill... Sorry, no, continue.
so as you guys are standing there, busy preparing, I'm going to leave the floor open to you guys to discuss now. But you do see Valencia walking with her hands against the walls of the building that you guys are standing in. And it's almost as if in those moments she is remembering. But the table is now open for you guys to do as you please.
Is there a clear path to where we need to go?
She
I
stopped.
had that place already.
Yeah, she brought you to the exact place that you need to be for the cure to go into.
I apologize. My kitten is distracting.
That's fun.
My plan, I presume Gotha and Archive's plan. I don't want to speak for all three of us. I presume our plan for the next foreseeable future is to get this cure. But
So the way that I'm thinking that we're going to do it is that I'm going to go ahead and create my alchemy jug, my infused items. And then with the alchemy jug, I'm going to make it actually a liquid that I'm hoping we could actually like add the cure to the liquid and then put it in like, you know, like how a humidifier is, that you have to put the liquid in there and then after it spreads it out. So I'm hoping it's something like that. Or would I be able to actually tell if there's a way that we can add a liquid to the air supply?
So when you look at it, it has a liquid filtration system. So it's using water to catch air impurities. So theoretically, if you add it to that, you will then put it through the system.
Points. So I'm gonna be basically like telling them where points is that they can then access it and things. That's what I'm gonna be doing to make help with the cure.
Okay, so I want you to roll an investigation check to point out all the correct places, so that you just make sure that you know where all the correct places are. Gunther, what are you doing, bud?
So obviously, I pull out my chest of holding. Pull open the drawer where all the vials are in, and basically just standing there, looking pretty, seeing if there's any tools required or anything needed, because the cure is already in the liquid form that we just popped into the forge at the last one, into the pipes. So
I think the main thing Cage is doing is just making sure that nothing we do, what's the word I'm looking for, affects the cure. Like I'm going to be making sure that nothing we add to or do to the cure nullifies its usefulness.
Okay.
I got a 17 plus 6. So that is 23.
Okay. That is
And then when I,
more than high enough to show them all the correct places.
so I will make sure I show Gunther where all of the correct places in. I'll be like, okay, Gunther, you're going to help Cage. In the meantime, I'm going to leave. Bye.
That is.
I do
very
not want to
smart.
be here when the cure gets put on.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, I don't want to disappear.
So you making your way back to the boat, huh?
Yeah, I have to.
Okay.
Oh,
Getting the boat ready for us.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go back.
I think now that we know what's gonna happen, I think we will prepare, make sure the boat is ready, make sure Archive is out of the way, that we're all prepared before we even implement.
Yeah.
Correct.
So me and Echo will go back to the boat and we'll like get the boat ready. We'll probably pull away from the dock and things like to a little bit of a safe distance because the boat is also made of framatium, just so that neither of us die from it.
Okay.
Valencia.
As you call her, she stops and turns and looks at you and she says, "Yes."
Before you go, how wide is the radius of effect of this air purification?
It stops on the borders of the city.
And would the same be true for Iron Peaks?
Yes. Wait,
That is good to know.
you've been... And you see as she wants to ask a question, she goes, "You have been to Iron Peaks already. Alright. Good."
Yes,
And
we started that.
you see her now starting to make her way up the staircase of the spire.
Think above the
So
table
she's going-
question. So, now go.
I was just asking, so she's like going further into the city.
No, she's going up the tower that you're standing in.
Like going towards the balcony.
Cool.
What's
So
wrong?
I have a above the table question.
Yeah.
She should know that we were in Iron Peaks since she told Minion about the cure that was in her house.
Yeah, and you saw there was a moment, her memories are starting to come back to her.
Ah,
So,
okay. So
There was a
memory lock.
moment where she thought about it and then went, okay, yes, now you guys had to have been in Iron Peaks for you to be here.
Okay.
But
I'll just be back on the ship and I'll connect to everybody as well, so I can still hear the conversation.
Yeah, we're waiting for comms to tell us when it's okay to administer.
all right, so Cage is busy.
Playing with a cat, apparently.
Oh no, I think she pulled a. There's a plank in the room. I think she bumped it and it fell over. Cage, I need you to roll medicine checks for me, yeah? For your mixture and all of that to make sure that you get it as potent as possible for this airborne to work as effectively as possible.
Why are you making me roll medicine for that as well? My medicine's only +1.
We believe in you. Come on. Nat 20.
I don't. Give me a moment.
Listen,
Where would
it cannot be any worse than Minion's rolls last session.
6
Never mind!
+1.
Okay. So what that means is that the cure is going to work. But instead of it working instantly, it's going to now take 6 hours.
Right.
Fine, that gives us plenty of time to leave.
Yeah.
So that means I'm going to be stuck on the ship for 6 hours.
No, we're
No, we're
administering
leaving.
and leaving.
Yeah.
You guys have to get to Hiroshima.
Yeah. Also, yeah,
Five
I'll
words.
talk about that when we're all together. But yes, okay. So that's what we'll do. Do I know, I'm just asking as Cage, can I tell that it is going to work, but that it's just delayed for some reason?
Yes.
Or am I... Okay.
Now, you would be able to figure out from how it looks and how your tests and stuff went on it, that you're going to be able to tell them, hey guys, because of the size of the city and how this is being administered, there is a much longer time period before people actually start waking back up again. But you guys handled this without any issue. As you hear a deafening scream coming from above the tower.
Sorry, I apologize.
What are you doing?
I'm so sorry for being so distracting. The barrier I have in front of the door, it's a little bit wobbly, and so it keeps wobbling and then not falling over and then knocking the plank over.
Why don't you just use some press stick against? Hey! It's on a different webcam now.
Yeah, but there's also a very angry boy sitting behind me. He's not happy.
He's a Momo.
It's me. Zuki Momo hasn't been in the room the whole evening.
Oh, he's very hateful at the moment.
But yeah, I'll get some press stick now.
Okay.
For now, it's fine. I was just stop knocking.
By the way, Phil,
Yeah.
the stream keeps buffering.
That isn't from me, I believe. Let me have a look. No, I'm not dropping any frames.
Okay, it's happening to both me and Bad Sized.
Yeah, no, it isn't. I'm not buffering any frames.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
I got a network error from my one. I think it's what's the naming? Twitch.
Twitch is dying. Yay! YouTube is fine.
Yeah, YouTube is fine. I've got it open my side.
So as you
My one is
guys,
not even loading. Sorry.
no, that's fine. So as you guys are sitting there and you hear this deafening scream from above, and then coming down the staircase, as lying on the ground, you see Charlie.
I pull out my axe.
I grab girl.
Lying on the ground.
And at this
I'm surprised you
moment,
grabbing.
you see Charlie going, Valencia, it wasn't personal, I swear. And you see her coming, you see her walking down the stairs, her hair glowing golden. As she looks down at him and she says, and my judgment will be righteous. I need all of you to roll initiative.
Oh fuck yeah! You choose tonight to do a fight when I don't have my character sheets.
How did I know?
Natural 20.
And you're going first.
Guys, I don't have my.
Give me a
Are we supposed to
second.
roll this?
I'm
You
going.
don't send
I need
me-
to just start the battle, and then you guys can join.
Ask all the 20 questions we have.
There we go.
I have a question. What's gonna happen to me? Am I basically gonna have to make my way there now?
No,
You can stay in the boat, or you.
Is it possible? Can we retcon? Can I ask a question? Can we retcon that if I knew that there was gonna be a delayed efficiency
cure.
of the cure, I would have let Archive know. But did that happen after he had already left?
No, you guys were working simultaneously. So before he actually
Okay,
went
so I would
away.
have told him
Okay,
it's gonna
yeah.
take a little bit for it to come through.
So
Yeah,
Archive, you're
okay.
still there.
Okay, thank you. Whew.
Okay, I just want to show you guys. I don't even know if you guys are gonna be able to see. Let me just turn off the blur. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that.
That's the camera.
Well, you turned off blur,
No, no.
technically.
Oh,
And you can see right there is Misuki, who's not happy with me.
he's loafing.
Anyway,
He's still sitting with you, which is a good sign.
yeah, he's a baby.
I have a problem. I forgot what I'm supposed to type to join.
It's right there.
The int
It-
join, and then after.
Exclamation init, add, modifier, and name.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, mom.
Hello.
Everyone saying hello to my mother.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
What? I know, it's only one sandwich I have left. What? Blame them. It's their fault.
What?
What did I do?
Yes,
It
please.
didn't count.
Sorry.
So the modifier is my score plus. It's my total, eh?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
No problem.
No. No.
I'm so sad. I can't even count it towards my
No.
whatever.
I will take your roll that you did in real world, and you can add the d20 to it. It's fine because you did roll a natural 20.
Fine. It really is okay. I should have rolled on the table.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's
Is
fine.
that-
It is what it is.
Is that everybody added? So I can add.
Hold
the-
on. I need to remember
mine is
how to
wrong.
type.
How can I?
It's int. It'll be int add +2 archive, right? Like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Mine is
Yeah.
a total of 4.
Mhm.
It's wrong.
How can it be wrong?
I rolled
Huh?
a 2. My initiative is 2, so my total is 4. It automatically had my initiative as 2 and added 4.
Okay. I can take you out and then you can just re-roll.
Yeah, do that.
Remove. There we go.
Thank you.
It's pleasure. It's pleasure.
I'm
Damn,
actually a little bit
Valencia
frustrated
rolled
that you're
high.
doing this on a night that I don't have my character sheet.
Jeez, Charlie rolled a 2 + 14.
We never do.
Look at
combat.
what
This is the one
Valencia
night that I don't
rolled.
have my stuff.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
Valencia rolled an 11 + 18.
Why is mine showing
Yeah,
an
we're in
initiative
danger.
of 4 there?
No, Valencia's on our side, thankfully. Hope.
For now.
Don't jinx it. She might just look at you and be
Don't
like,
say that.
Anthony, time to kill you. And wait, Anthony? I said the right name this time, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I had to double check. I was about to say, no, wait, I meant Antonio.
Anthony, time for you to die. But I'm Grill.
Just yes, Anthony. Where's Anthony? There you are. Anthony, you're dying as well.
What is this thing doing? It's not giving me 12.
Well, you put in, you roll, it rolls automatically for you.
Oh, is that what? Okay.
Cole's here?
All right, well then that's fine. So I ignore the roll that I did.
Fair enough.
We are so much
forgot.
trouble.
That's what it's doing.
Why is Cole here?
Oi, oi, oi. Oh, can you put Grohl first? I don't want to go before
No.
Grohl.
Nah, I didn't
I'm
agree
sure
with
you can
that.
decide like who to go first.
So, next in the list, you see Valencia at the bottom of the staircase looking towards Charlie lying on the ground, and he was like backpedaling as he hit the ground. And he looks up at her and he says, "You weren't supposed to be woken up again. They promised that
Think
there
I'm
was
doing shit
no
I'm not
way.
supposed to do.
They
Sorry.
promised that there was no way to wake you up again." And she narrows her eyes and she says, "What do you mean, they?" As Charlie looks up at her and she says, "The ones who ordered your execution." You see her smile. And she says, "Well, I'm here now, so we can see how they feel about that." And she points her fingers, or her finger towards him, and she casts death.
Wait, she casts death, or is it like power word kill? Oh, she
Yep.
just casts death.
As power word kill.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be. Hey, another cat.
That's the one we were hearing.
Cat showing us its butt.
As she points towards him, you see this arcane energy of hers like condense at the tip of her finger, and then this line of magic shoots towards him. And she rolls 65
Damn.
points of magic damage against him. As the magic sears across his body, you see him almost like pushing into the ground with the immense weight of the spell that just hit him. As he looks up at her and he says to her, "You can't kill." And you see this moment as he sits there, his face starts to warp. And as his face starts warping, you guys see Grill's face.
The face that we recognize from Grill.
The face that you recognize as Grill. And he says, "You cannot kill a god." And as this takes place, you see the world shift and tear open behind him. As Cole steps through, the whole room becomes cold. And he looks over at Valencia and he smiles at her, and he looks down at Charlie and he says, "Well, I'm definitely going to try." As he takes his axe from nowhere, you just see his hand go up, and as his hand goes up, you just see the axe appear in his hand, and he slams it down on top of Charlie's chest, which he now can roll with advantage because Charlie is prone.
Why are we even here, guys? This is just Phil having fun.
This is
We're spectating the battle.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling.
So
I have a very bad feeling.
17 doesn't hit. He strikes again. 29 hits.
Ooh.
As he goes through Cage. As he pulls his hand through, you see blood running from his arm as his hand starts turning into the claw of a wolf. And as he slams it down, you see the arcane energy flowing out of his body into the tip of the axe. And you see it echoing for you out of the tattoo. As he slams it down, dealing 2d8 plus 4 damage, and then his right is plus 6d8. And you see it smack into him as the arcane energy echoes across Charlie. This wound in his chest immediately slims shut. As he smiles and he looks up and he says, "So you finally came back to the real world. I was waiting for you. Now you are all here to play." And that ends his turn. I forgot to add somebody.
Let me guess, the woman with the white hair.
It is also that. Forgot to add that.
Oh.
Oh, the island is gonna fight now. Great.
Well, it is her lair.
Leia.
Layer action makes sense.
Where?
If we're going through all of this and we're level 5 and they are also dealing that much damage, this is going to be one hell of a fight.
We're gonna die.
You already died once, so I mean you can die again.
That's actually funny. As Charlie sits up, the wound on his chest closing, you just see him sort of push his hands, magic shooting out of his hands to push him upright. He looks over at Valencia and then turns to look at all of you. And he says, "So this is what the Sovereign has become. A game for children. You were supposed to ascend to godhood. That is why we built this city. We built it as a beacon of magic, the epicenter of everything of this world. And you tainted it with your self-righteousness, thinking yourselves lowly people, like the scum that walks this earth." And you see Valencia narrow her eyes at him. And she says, "I made a promise to somebody that I will always look after this world, in this life and the next." And Charlie smiles and he says, "You made a deal with a god. I made a deal with a god too. And she is way more powerful. That I promise." As Charlie opens his hand and he says, "But let the games begin," as he throws a little mote of fire up into the air. And he says, "I hope all of you can breathe in fire," as he casts Fireball on himself.
On himself.
Yep.
Have
That
fun.
is dex saves uppity for you guys. Give me a second.
Guys, I don't even know how much HP I have. I think I need to go and check on see if I can get more.
You have unlimited HP, it's fine.
If I remember correctly, it's like 250.
Rings it
Actually,
up.
you know, you're right.
Yeah.
Good. I like it. I like it.
101.
Damn.
I think
We-
I rolled a 16. I believe it's +3 for my dex.
This
Okay.
is deck saving throw, right?
I'm just making sure about this. Yeah, dex saving throws,
is.
please.
Alright.
We can probably say that I can see this fireball happening, which means
You would only
Because-
be able to go to rage when it's your turn.
no. What I mean is that if I can see
21.
something that's impacting me that causes a deck saving throw, and I actually notice it beforehand, I have advantage on these saves.
It's his danger sense.
Danger sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Mm.
You've
Yeah.
got advantage.
Oh, fuck. Okay, that's an
I
18
think
for
if
me.
it's a saving throw, it's something.
Yes.
It's plus something, but I'm just gonna say +3 because I think that's my modifier. So
It's
Me-
a whole 9 for
I
me.
don't know what the plus is.
Okay, so the number you guys are trying to beat is an 18.
Yeah, I definitely
I'm
half
safe.
that. Comfortably half that.
You got half of 18.
So the
I'm
other
gonna warn.
other thing for you guys is if you save, you still take half damage. So just remember that.
Ah,
Mm.
Wait, I can do something. I just realized. Hold on.
water.
Are you ready? Can I roll damage?
Yeah, I put my one. Yeah, roll damage. I think. Did everybody roll?
Yep,
Did anyone pass?
I did.
Okay, so two saves.
I think 3.
2 saves.
2 saves, yeah. So for the people that saved, you half. And for the people that didn't, you take full damage, yes?
Yes.
Okay, but I think there's 4 of us that saved.
Okay, did you also save, Urzak? Yes, you did. Meets it,
Yeah.
beats it. Well done, buddy.
3 of you saved.
Okay.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you also saved. Yeah, 4. No, 3. Yeah.
Good night.
So
Oh,
I am going to do something. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. This is only. Wait, hold on. How much HP do I have? Can I live if I don't use
I can
it
also
on
do
me?
something.
Minion is down.
How much HP do I have? HP. Ah! You had
Can I
to
do
roll a
something?
44. I got 43 HP. God damn. Okay. Oh, if I wait, hold on. One reaction. Damn it! I can only cast it on myself. I'm sorry, minion. Okay, I'm gonna go
It's
ahead
okay.
and use. I'm gonna use one of my spell slots to go ahead and cast Absorb Elements on myself. So Absorb Elements lessens the incoming damage, lessens the effect, and my next melee attack will then it'll add it to that. So I have resistance against the triggered damage. So I'm going to go ahead and use it for fire damage. So at least it'll half that. Thankfully.
What if we all stand Ben Ursak?
Alright. Are you guys ready?
No.
Mm-mm.
As the fireball explodes and you feel the damage reeling through your body, you see someone else standing in front of each of you. Cage, you see Sursa. Minion, you see the damage that went for you actually only landed on Valencia. Grill, you see Barbell standing in front of you. The damage hadn't impacted her. She absorbed it back to her. Urzak,
Yes.
what did you call your second character?
Lacia.
Lacia. As you, Urzak, see Lacia standing in front of you, having absorbed the damage.
Absorbed.
Call that.
As oh, this is gonna be interesting. Archive.
Yeah.
You see Order Frame 2 standing in front of you, having absorbed the damage.
Ooh.
Why?
But Archive is so far away.
No, he's in the building. We retconned that
retconned it.
yeah, that he didn't leave.
Oh, okay.
As you guys are standing there, they look back at you, and she says, "You need to make sure that you succeed." As they fade away in front of you, having taken the hit for you. All of you guys can take a marker of that damage and just keep it in mind that that is damage done to your other characters.
So does my absorb element get refunded or?
I'll refund
Okay.
that for you.
Okay, thank you.
So as you guys are standing there, the fire explodes out. He is expecting to see all of you on the ground. And as the fire then disappears and dissipates, he looks around and he says, "How the fuck are all of you still standing?" And you see Valencia smile and she says, "Well, they are the sovereign after all." And as she says that, she plucks one of her hairs out. And as she pulls it out, she just holds it in the air and lets it go. And as she lets it go, it turns into a bow and flies towards Minion. A golden bow or a golden violin.
Oh, what a bow.
Okay, I have one quick question.
Yes.
Since that's Order Frame 2, I don't have Order Frame 2's.
No,
Character sheet.
I'll mark that for him.
Okay, that's a little bit more concerning, but okay.
It should be. As you guys are standing there around him, it is now Urzak's turn. Urzak?
Well, shit.
Roll for attack.
Roll for
This
attack,
is the
buddy.
problem. This is the problem with rolling well.
Yeah. So Uzak turns around and goes, "Are we fighting or running?"
I don't think we can run, so we fight.
He turns around and instantly starts raging.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Runs over to
Needed.
Charlie, I guess. Who is the dumb fuck that went and fireballed my entire party. And tried to grab him and suplex him against the ground.
Oof.
So
I love it. Okay, so
So,
that is contested what?
that's either for acrobatics or athletics for Charlie against my athletics check.
You have the grappler feat also.
Yeah.
Ah,
Wait, no. Haven't taken
Ma.
it yet.
So I've got a
So-
dilemma.
Yes.
One of those is 15,
Yes.
and the other one is 4.
So you can take the one that's 15.
No,
Because
no, no.
if you're defending,
No, no,
it's two
I mean,
attacks to do this.
that's the plus.
oh yeah.
Oh,
So I guess the plus 15 is better.
Fair enough.
why do you have two stats of plus 15 and plus 4?
Okay, I do not do shit.
So for all of you watching, as Urzak runs over and he wraps his arms around Charlie, his arms just pass through. And Charlie just flicks him. And you, Urzak, move 15 feet backwards as he uses a legendary reaction to move you 15 feet away from him.
Okay.
And you just slide on your feet backwards. It's like magic is shoving you away from him.
Okay. So then I'm probably out of movement to get to him. Because I can make another attack. Or try to make an attack.
Well, you've got 30 feet. No, you've got a little bit
40.
more. You've got 40.
Yeah, 40.
You can get back to him.
Okay. So now seeing that did not work, Uzak is extremely pissed and goes and just tries to sucker punch this oak.
Roll to hit.
Get that oak.
That's a nat 20.
Ooh,
Double that damage, buddy. You can either roll double dice, or you can roll one dice and double the damage. Your choice.
It's not going to be much, but here we go.
Okay, every bit counts.
That is 23 bludgeoning damage.
23 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
I like it. I say you hit him so hard because it's a natural 20. And you take out a tooth.
Can I pick it up?
This is just going to be your typical
Yes,
plant your
you-
foot down and swing a haymaker as hard as I can at his face.
Yes, you weirdo. You can pick up the tooth.
Why do you want Charlie's tooth, you serial killer? Maybe she really is a descendant of Charlie.
She is. Not. Luckily.
Yeah. So, I take a boxing stance and end my turn there.
100%. Right, let me quickly just
Ready.
do this. Next turn. Archive.
Okay, how far away are we from them?
You guys are all about 15, 20 feet away in a circle around him.
15 to 20 feet around him.
Yeah.
Okay. I did also send you a DM. You managed?
Quickly just have a look.
Please. I need the stats for the sniper rifle, please.
Did I not send it to you yet? Let me quickly just find it on my PC.
Okay. In the meantime, while that's happening, Archive will just go ahead and so Archive, he'll first use his movement to get within away from what's the name? From Charlie. And then afterwards he's gonna go prone as he's gonna now pull up the sniper rifle. So you just see his entire arm will just transform into the sniper rifle and he'll just be laying there with it there. While he's laying there, I'm gonna use my bonus action to send the what's the naming? Echo to go ahead and then afterwards run towards Charlie. So Echo's going to go ahead and attack him with the Sovereign Siege Gauntlets, which I went ahead and equipped it on him. Let's
Okay.
see. Roll to attack. Come on. Be good. That's a 17 plus 2.
That hits.
Okay. 17 plus 2. Damage is how much? Damage is 1d8. I need a d8. There we go. Come on. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Since the siege gauntlets are on my steel on Echo,
Yeah.
would I be able to also cast the spells through Echo using him? Or
Okay.
use like mine?
Can you normally?
Normally no.
So then no.
Okay, I'll work on it in future. Then maybe I can do that.
100%.
Alright. Ooh, max damage. So it's 8 plus 2.
Beautiful.
Alright, that's the first one. And then afterwards, with that happening, then afterwards I'll use my action. So on the sniper rifle, I've got it infused as well. So I've got it infused with the repeating shot and also with the enhanced weapon. So that's 2 of my infusions on it.
Okay.
Alright, so I don't have to do reloading on it, thankfully. And also I can go ahead and add a +1 to my attack rolls.
Okay.
Alright, let's see if I hit. That is an 18 plus 3.
That hits.
Okay? Damage. One. Before you either roll. Do I want to do. Let's go with 2d8. D8? Nope, not you.
Hmm.
You? Nope, not you.
Ichigo's
You?
purring.
There we go.
He can purr.
He's purring for me.
Aw. You're gonna make Carmen cry, but not because of something I did.
That's mean.
It must be a couple thing.
Alright. First one's a 2. Second one is a 6. So then that's 8 damage.
100%.
Plus 1. Yeah. And then that would be my first attack. If I remember correctly, I'm supposed to take damage from this weapon as well, right?
Yeah, you take 1 point of life damage.
Alright,
No,
so my
no. You don't.
Ah, okay.
You don't have a heart.
I take offense to that. Thank you very much. That is very mean.
You have a core.
Jeez.
Different. Same, but different.
Same, but different.
I thought you were trying to make me a human being at some point, but I guess not. I'm no longer going to be a real boy.
Sorry,
Alright,
Pinocchio.
second attack with the sniper rifle again.
Go for it.
What is that? That is a 19. Why is it so close to a 20? 19 plus 2. Oh, sorry, plus 3.
That hits.
Alright, next attack. Come on, please roll high. That's a 4 and an 8. That is 12 damage.
Okay. Good.
And that'll be my turn.
Good. Well done. And then next on the chopping block,
That's not a good way to put that.
Guter.
So, knowing this is Charlie, Gurta pulls out his tuning fork, the 1446,
Mm,
the blue. That's correct, eh?
that is correct.
And he holds up his new maul and hits the side of it with the, as a bonus action, hits the side of it with the 1446 frequency.
Okay. Are you
And
trying to do the opposite of him?
I'm trying to use his exact frequency and use it as
Okay.
in a negative space.
Okay, no, 100%. I just thought you were trying to use his counter frequency and then But yeah, okay, if you're using his frequency, then you're correct, yeah.
I'm trying to negative it.
100% negative it then. I'm with you.
Reverse phase.
Mate. Maybe.
So I do this, and while everybody's been taking their attacks since he came down, I've been looking and trying to feel what his wavelength is. That mine comes in with the same amplitude, but on an opposite wave.
Okay, so you're trying to make it like a disruption wave. You're trying to make noise, basically.
I'm trying to, where his goes positive, mine goes negative. Same
Okay.
amplitude.
Switching
same frequency.
Okay,
phases.
so you're
Yeah.
literally just trying to be in the incorrect phase.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're trying to make his power trip.
100%.
All right.
Pretty much.
So you see
It's trying to be ESCOM.
Load shed.
That's gonna be the next name. That's gonna be the new name of his attack. His attack is from now on gonna be called load shedding.
You see my maul turn blue. It glows blue. And you see this vibration as I start to swing. And oh, that didn't even bounce right out the dice tray. And nothing happens because I rolled a 3 plus. Yeah.
So you guys see this magic quaking, this vibration in Guter's maul. And you notice that Charlie immediately clocked it and he went. You could see fear on his face. Because you knew something you shouldn't have. Well done, Gunther. If that hit, we would have been having a very different conversation now. But can you do something else, or is that your turn?
So I can't take any specific action or bonus actions on this, but I'm just going to hold my maul in front of me in like a defensive position.
Okay. 100%. Noted. Cage.
Damn it.
So close.
Hello.
What are you doing, Cage?
Okay, my hands are a little bit tired at the moment. Because I don't have my spreadsheet, like I don't have my character sheet in front of me.
Okay.
So I know that I can invoke my Crimson Right, and I believe that's it's what a D6 of damage to me. Yes.
Yeah, D6 of damage and then a D6, 2D6, I believe, is the starting for you. I think. Let me just double check.
I'm sorry, guys.
He's
I
okay.
should have remembered to take my character sheet.
Well, if there
That's
is
alright.
something I can add to mine while Cage is getting shit sorted, I will shout to Order Archive and say, are you able to administer Fremetium?
Administer it. Am I?
Technically speaking, yes, you could.
Define administer.
Infect him.
Oh. Okay, I'll see what I can do. See what happens.
100%.
I really hope we don't infect him and he can still move around with it. We'll just up his armor class in that case.
Is anybody else listening to freaking instrumental Imagine Dragons?
Yep.
Oh,
To
I'm
be honest,
singing
I
the
can't even-
lyrics.
I can't even hear the music.
I don't usually have the music that I can hear it because it distracts me
Everybody
from.
wants to be my enemy.
Oh, that's why I had him muted. Never mind. Now it's working.
It doesn't
This
say
is the song
anywhere
from
what.
Arcane. Sorry.
It doesn't say anywhere what the damage is.
It's
Hold up.
fine. I rolled a d6. I got 4.
Okay.
Okay. So I roll Crimson Rot. I'm not gonna activate my hybrid transformation because I don't know what that does at the moment, and I'm not awake enough to go and do all of that research mid combat. So I'm just gonna swing.
Okay.
I believe it's like a +5. But I've got a +2 because of my axe that you gave me. So what I roll is +7.
That's it.
And I've got 2 attacks. Do I do them one at a time or can I do both of them?
You can do both of them. It is 2 separate rolls, but you can do both of them.
Okay. The first one is a 17 +7.
Nice.
That hits.
So 24. Okay, so that is a d8 for battle axe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then how much? I'm so sorry to do this to you guys. I feel really bad.
Relax.
How
We're not
much
saying
for
anything.
It's a D6.
how much is it for the Crimson Rot damage?
It's a D6 that you roll extra.
Okay, and then damage rolls is also just +2.
Mhm.
Is there other plus? I don't think so. Is it also +5? If it's a +5 to hit, is it also a +5 to the damage?
I believe so.
Okay, so it's +7. Okay. That fell onto the floor. Sorry, Ichigo. I'm just gonna roll it again. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Well, that's 10.
Okay, so you do 10 damage on your first attack.
Okay, the second is 12 + 7, so 19.
That misses.
Side thing
Okay.
also, your Crimson Right, you actually have to say also what type of damage are you picking. It can be fire, throw, cold, or lightning.
I'm right of the storm, so it's lightning.
Okay, so you do lightning damage. And you did 10 damage on your attack. And your lightning damage is your D6. How much was that? 1. Okay, so as you make contact with him, with the lightning, you see that it echoes through his body, and you can see that as it's echoing over his skin, it's leaving scars.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Nice.
I am really limited to what I can do, so that's my turn. I'm sorry I'm not more helpful.
That's one.
You are helpful.
Mignon!
Aha. Okay. I am going, because Valencia just gave me a bow for my violin. I'm going to twirl my bow and grab my violin, and I'm going to strike a chord, and I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
At Charlie, yeah?
Yeah.
What's the cone?
15-foot cube.
15-foot cube.
Yeah.
Okay, so Urzak and
Echo.
and Cage, please roll whatever saving throw Minion tells you to throw.
Constitution.
Con saves, please.
4.
I love how
I'm
she's
good
not
at
even
those.
feeling bad about doing this to us, eh?
Nope.
Not one.
She's just like,
Oof.
con saving throw.
Am I
Okay,
about to
got
kill everybody?
Don't worry about me.
You'll be fine.
How much is the con save?
12.
Okay, I got 8 + 6, so I just passed it. Whew.
Okay, but you only take half damage.
Echo takes
take
half
full
damage,
damage.
not me.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I take full damage.
Okay, so full damage is 10, half damage is 5.
Okay, Cage, just mark your 10 damage that you received. Oh yeah, he has to. Oh no, he's just going to use a legendary resistance. He'll take 5 damage.
Can we get a consensus to what we think my HP is? I know it's in the 30s, but can we like come to
I
a
think
good
it was like
consensus of
38,
what it
wasn't
is
it?
for tonight?
I think the last time we talked about it, it was very close to mine. I've got 55
So-
max at the moment, but I'm a barbarian, so you're probably
The thing is,
around
I don't think I
45.
put that much into con. I don't think I
So-
put too much into constitution.
I have a question. How much have you taken any like the tough feat or anything like that?
No.
If you haven't taken
No.
the tough feat, then maybe we can just take the average because your hit dice is a 10. So we can say 4 times 10, which is 20 plus also another 10. Well, that's about 30. So maybe like 35 or 38.
I'm happy with 35 if everybody else is happy with 35. I just need something to work off of.
No problem.
35 is
Thank
good.
you, guys.
We can
Did you
rest
hear that,
on-
love?
Yeah, what?
Maybe it okay.
Sound of doom.
Yeah, the sound of doom.
Itchy goes in my lap.
That was what the sound was.
Oh,
Do you have anything else to
What
do?
damage is this?
Thunder damage.
Yeah.
Sound.
Okay.
It's very
So
Yeah,
does
and,
Thunder Wave also push us?
yeah. I was gonna say, and you get pushed back 10 feet from me.
So wait.
I'm pretty sure that I'm in front of you in the battle. Like that feels like the natural way of how we would line up, which means you're pushing me 10 feet towards the enemy.
So
And I'm already
sorry.
on top of the enemy. No, but like I'm already, in order to battle him, I'm already within range of him. So I'm just asking, am I being pushed
So-
into Charlie?
No. Because
Okay.
of how everything worked out. So, do they still get pushed if they save?
On a fail save, the creature takes. No, if they succeeded the save, then after they're not pushed, it does say they
Okay.
take half as much damage and isn't pushed.
Okay, so everyone
No,
that's
on
saved,
save you take damage.
so everyone that's saved, you just take damage and you don't move. So the only person I believe that failed was
Gunther. Didn't Gunther also have to roll?
Do I need to? Was I?
Unless you roll the 4.
yeah, you were because you didn't step back. You just went into defensive pose. So yeah, you need to roll that con save too, please. I forgot
I
that.
don't need to roll it, do I?
No, you haven't moved yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
So-
so 21.
Okay, so that saves so you don't
Yeah.
move. So you just take 5 points of damage. Urzak.
Yeah. So I just ran straight up between him and the party. So I'm standing between Minion and Charlie at the moment. Which means is he saved, I failed. Yeah, I just shoved past him, I guess.
So you and Cage immediately just like shove into him, and he just sort of like moves his 2 fingers to just have you guys go past him.
Okay.
So you guys are now both standing behind him.
Okay.
I just
Oh,
realized something.
no, nothing between us.
Doesn't that mean that also currently Minion is like also 10 feet away from him?
More or less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thunderwave is a self spell, so she's gonna be like right there.
Yeah, she's not
Minion
scared.
thought it was so cool trying to try her new bow, and she just went, bam.
I like it.
Everybody else. Ah!
I like it.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Does that end your turn, or can you do something else?
I can
Bardic
move, and I would like to move
Inspiration.
backwards.
Run.
Minion doesn't run.
Oh, fuck.
I want to move backwards,
Okay, how far?
like 10 feet.
Okay. So now you're 20 feet away
We
from him.
started 20, went 10, then 10 back. Yeah. You can move a little bit further also. You got another 10 feet of movement, I think.
No, she wants to stay there. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Next,
Me.
Growl.
I can't hear. Sorry, my thing's picking up. I don't hear a single thing you said.
Oh,
I'm gonna use Wind Slash. And I aim at Charlie.
okay. Wind slash.
Yes.
Farts violently.
Oh boy.
I like it. You dash out a powerful blast of wind at a creature object within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. The target takes 10d slashing damage. Okay, cool.
Yep. So roll my damage.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, like it's just a d20 to hit. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a,
Plus your spell modifier.
yeah, it's a d20 plus your spell
Right.
modifier.
Right, I forgot about that.
We'll just this roll never happened. I'll be kind because you need
Yeah. Where the frick do I see my spell modifier again?
normally on the top of your area of your spells. There's your spell modifier.
You're a druid, right?
Right
Druid
there.
or off of
Yeah.
wisdom. Yeah.
Okay, it just doesn't matter.
Oh no.
Wait, what's your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifier is 2, but my spell modifier is 5.
Yeah, okay. No, I was just making sure.
Alright.
Because then the spell modifier is right.
Yeah, it's proficiency plus your wisdom.
Can
Yeah.
can you attack again? Or you've only got the one spell.
He's only, remember, he's level 4 and
Yeah.
one.
Dash,
yeah, so no
yeah,
extra attack.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to
Oh,
move?
no. I'm gonna move closer to them.
Okay.
Uh,
How much closer?
uh,
He's 20 feet away from you. So
about 10.
okay, so he's now going to be 10 feet away from you. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Someone moved closer and me and just went back.
It is now Valencia's turn.
Yes, queen.
As Valencia looks at him, and she looks at all of you. She looks at Cole standing behind Charlie, and she smiles and she says, "You are still the pathetic little man that I used to know." And as she says that, you see her eyes glow this beautiful golden color as she holds her hand forward and she casts Eldritch Blast.
Yeehaw!
Point blank.
Yes, queen.
No, wait, not point blank. Would be funny if it was point blank.
So there's a d20 plus.
Fuck.
Yeah. Okay, and then she needs to roll it for every beam, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Good one.
How many does she
How many
have?
yeah, I was about to ask that.
I'm just making sure quickly.
What level is she?
Give me a second. Okay, so it is 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, okay, so 3 of them hit. So we'll go 3d10.
I really hope she has that one that adds her charisma bonus to the damage as well.
Wow.
Do a 1 and a 2.
What? What did she roll?
She rolled
Just
15.
3d10 and she rolled 15. Plus 10.
The 3d10 was just 5.
How?
As she impacts, you see
Damn.
the beams just hit him, doof, 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 and he sort of absorbs it. And she looks at it and she
Absorb.
goes, "Huh. That's not quite how that's supposed to go." And she holds her
minute.
hand up to the sky. And she says, "Anthony, grant me just one last moment, please." As she holds her hand up and you see this golden spear appear in her hand. And she looks towards Charlie and she says, "Till we meet again, Charlie." And she yeets it at him.
Yoit.
And that is... I almost...
Vitriolic sphere?
22. It hits.
Ooh.
And now you guys get to see something quite cool. As the spear impacts into Charlie's chest, you see the spear stop. And there's, for all of you witnessing around it, there is a moment that Charlie's body reacts, and it's almost like in the Matrix where time stops as the spear has impacted him. And as the spear stands there, and there's this moment of silence, everything becomes silent. And in this moment, you see this red-haired guy, short, curly red hair, holding the spear as he shoves it deeper into Charlie.
Phil,
Where
you
have
might
you
want to
put the
say that
mic?
again. We can't hear you.
Is my mic going away? Hello?
Yeah.
That's better.
We can hear you now.
Is that better? As you
Yep.
see this guy with this short, curly red hair grab the spear in this moment and shove it deeper into Charlie. And he whispers something to Charlie as he shoved the spear. And Charlie takes...
All the damage.
You're about to kill my character.
66
Oh.
points
That's better.
of a spell that I made, which is called God's Hand. And as he goes through, the impact happens, and you literally, for all of those that know your gods, would have seen that it was Anthony that was busy shoving this spear deeper into him.
I have a question. When we
yeah.
see the Anthony's face, does it look like what Grill currently looks like?
No.
Continue.
Now that we've all done the
Mm.
But
there
remember, he's a horny fellow now.
yeah, he is a horny fellow now.
Hmm.
There is this moment where as the spear goes deeper, that you see all of the different faces that Charlie used to wear start peeling through, as every layer of hatred and pain and suffering that he's ever caused anybody starts reeling through his body. His body's rapidly shifting between all the faces and things that he has been and will become again. And finally, you see Charlie's form, the true form.
Don't you dare say it's Grill's face.
And you see Girl's face.
Wait, seriously?
Yep.
I
And
was
when-
joking!
And when I say Girl's face, I mean the horned devil that he currently is.
Oh.
Huh.
I'm just picturing them doing the Spider-Man meme now.
Pointing at each other. As this moment is taking place, you see actual fear on Charlie's face. He's looking at this and going, You can't beat me. She promised. She promised that you'd never be able to beat us. And give me a second. I just want to quickly find the name that he says for all of you guys that are taking notes.
I have a feeling we've heard this name before.
As the thing shoves through, he says, I am Onthian. What do you mean? If you guys want to know how it is spelled, I will drop the name for you guys in the table.
AUNTHIAN. Oh, no.
Ah, I was so close.
And you see that, what's his name? Valencia looks at him and she says, you were that cocky to mock a god? And you do see this smirk on Charlie's face as he coughs up blood. And that ends Valencia's turn. It is now the city's turn. And as the city wakes up, it casts greater healing on all of you. So anybody that took damage, please take this healing for you.
Oh, thanks.
Yippee!
37 healing to whoever needs it.
Only
Robo,
the- ah,
no understand. How do me help me heal?
Little
It fixes
nanites
it.
appear in thin air and heal you.
Okay.
But that does end the city's turn.
So I tend to picture that it's not like medicine being administered because it's a magic healing. I would like to imagine that that it just it restitches wherever damage
Oh.
was
Yes.
done.
Yeah, wherever damage
Yeah.
was done, it just sort of puts it back together again. It's
Yeah.
like mend, but
Yeah.
for the body.
Mm.
Does it do the same for Charlie?
Does it do the same for?
Charlie.
No.
Charlie.
Not enemies.
Oh, so it's picky. Gotcha.
Not enemies.
Well, I mean, it is serving Valencia, so whatever she chooses them to heal. Valeria?
Fair enough.
Or Valencia?
You
Valencia?
You got it right.
Valencia,
Don't
you
break
got
up.
it right.
Okay.
Do it wrong again, and all bets are off.
Smite.
I have smite! I'll smite myself.
As you're standing there, you see Cole look at him. And Cole's focus shifts. And he looks over towards Grill.
Um,
And then he looks back at Charlie. And then he looks at Grill. And he goes, huh. He looks back at Valencia and he says, do you see him? And he now points to you, Grill. And Valencia says, that's Cage. You know him. And
Huh?
Cole looks and he knows that he's pointing at Grill. He's not pointing at Cage. And he goes, huh. All right. And he grabs his axe, and as he grabs it, he swings towards Charlie's head.
That's why Valencia didn't react when she saw Grill. She couldn't even see him.
Is she seeing two cages?
No.
I think
He
she like
was
looks
looking
at
through-
Grill and then past Grill. Yeah.
She was looking through Grill and saw you.
Yeah.
Huh.
Girl's going
Even
like,
Grill's confused.
am I alive?
Heart pounding.
I am Grill.
I am Grow. I am Grow. I am Grow.
Are you sure about that? Considering you can see Charlie?
I'm in grill.
I am
I am
real.
Charlie. I mean Grill.
I'm real, guys.
I'm a real boy.
Guys, I
Hey,
promise
that's
I'm
my
alive.
stick. Don't steal my stick.
He swings. Okay, and then he needs to roll. N plus and he does
Oh,
39
That's
point
nice.
double eighth. Damn.
that's nice. That's nice.
Pretty decent.
As he makes impact with Charlie's neck, you see his head shift to the side impossibly. As Charlie's body, from the axe impact, just goes limp and drops to the floor. You see Cole draw his axe back, the blood of Charlie dripping onto the floor. A pristine blue color. As he looks at the axe and he looks at Charlie's body just lying on the floor, he looks at Valencia and says, "This was not Charlie. This was another one of his playthings."
Thank you.
That ends combat. As the room
Traumatized.
as the room goes quiet, you see the body lying on the floor slowly start turning to Frematium.
I was about to say his blood is probably the same color as Rainier, the disease.
And
Am I right?
yep. And Cole looks at all of you and he says, "But there's a deeper problem." And he walks to Grow and he literally just grabs the back of your neck and picks you up and takes you to Valencia.
Okay.
And he puts you
I
down.
follow.
He puts you down in front of Valencia and he says to her, "Can you see him?" And she says, "No. There's nothing in front of me. Just you." And he looks down at you and he's like, "Huh. I need
Can
to-"
we hear the?
Yeah?
Can we hear this conversation going
Yes.
on also?
Yeah, no. All of you are hearing this conversation.
I like put my weapon away and I'll walk to Gunther as they continue talking.
Cole says we need to get you to a cleric or something. That there must be something wrong with your eyes. Yes?
I am not a cleric, but I have a sample of her blood from before we healed her. And if she would be so kind, I can take a sample now. I'm not a cleric, but the blood has information.
Valencia and Cole. Sorry, who are you? Do I know Cole? Do I know who this dude is?
You would have seen Cole when we traveled back in time.
Yeah, you would have seen him when you traveled back in time.
Would I know
I don't know
him
if you
as
know
Cole?
all the drama
No, but would I know this is
No.
Cole or just recognize this person?
You would recognize the person, but I don't think you would know his name.
We did.
No.
We didn't mention his name when we got there, because I remember we were all shocked also when we saw Cole. He was one of the ones that we first met when we came out of the building.
All right.
I don't think I would have mentioned his name in front of him to you guys.
No,
I would
it
have
was
mentioned
actually-
his name.
They actually talked about his name, like the Sovereigns, because we asked them.
Oh, okay.
What?
Valencia and I forget your name.
Kilmore.
Kilmore.
Mm.
Kilmore. I don't know if this might help, but I might be able to try something. And I go and pull out just my array of tuning forks,
Okay.
and I tie in one of them, and I move it near Grill, in front of Valencia, so she, if she can see any of the changes of the shifts, the phase shifting, that it would be on her side.
Okay. You hold it by him. And as you hold it by him, her face goes white. When you hold the 1447 tuning fork. Give me a second, I need to cough. All right, I'm back. When you hold the 1447 tuning fork in front of him, she goes, this is him. That was him. That was the face of the one that killed Chisa. But his eyes are wrong. And she holds her head because now she's realizing that there's somebody there that she cannot see.
Valencia, I have a question.
Yes.
Just
Markov.
now, before Kilmore went ahead and decapitated him, whose face did you see?
Charlie.
Does that face look anything like this face?
No.
I look at Kilmore can you explain this?
Not for a moment, no.
Look at
And-
everyone else.
He holds her face and he says to her, were you with Shirsa the night that she was assassinated?
Can I walk out the room, please?
Cage doesn't do it so nicely and politely. Cage storms out the room.
Fair enough.
Oh damn, there ain't no girl to chase after her this time.
And as she says, yes, I was. And she literally unzips her dress, the top, and just opens it slightly so you could see between her chest that there was a hole, a scar that had formed. And she explains the story that her and Shirsa were sleeping, air quote marks, and the assassin stabbed through her into Shirsa.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out Silas's book. No, actually, if I remember correctly, I actually saw this happen. Am I right?
You saw it happen.
From a recording.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to then put a projection with prestidigitation, and I'm gonna also show the video as she's explaining it, and see if what she's actually saying matches up with the video.
For the first time, the video is actually making sense of what you're seeing, because there was artifacts in the video. Now that you've got more information, the video is actually come together. The archive has now come together. And what she's explaining was just two people sleeping when the spear went through her. But what you will notice is that the spear came out of a dark place. It flew out of the void.
Does that
I will
spear
make
look
sure-
familiar?
No, it does not
Okay.
look familiar.
Seeing that we just saw that ability that Valencia just used, does it look similar to that spell?
No. So what it looks like
I was
is
asking.
more of the when you saw the arrow fired into the handmaid that was carrying minion. It is more of sort of that. It just happened.
Okay, so I'll bring up that video, and then afterwards I'll use Prestidigitate again, and then I'll bring up the video of what happened with Minion as well. And I'll like play them both at the same time so that they can also see it's the same thing. And I'll just be there like, this has happened before. Who's ever been doing this is doing it across multiple times.
She looks at it.
There's
She looks at all of you. And that is where we're going to have a short intermission.
oh, you
And we're back, everybody. Sorry for the little bit longer delay there than what I was hoping for. But we will continue our story with the moment between Valencia and Cole. And I believe Order Archive was about to say something. And that is where I stopped.
No, wait, yes, I remember now. I think the last thing in which I said was that I was actually talking to the rest of the group where I was actually saying that why is it that she can't see Charlie's face? It's the same as Grill's face right now.
What does the group respond? Me no.
So Sean is just checking. Are you not confusing? So she physically cannot see anything of Grill.
No,
Grill.
she
Grill
can't see
slash
anything.
It's not that she can't see the similarity of the faces, or
No,
and
he physically to
Yeah.
her does not exist.
Yeah, but then
And
after
when-
when you went ahead and did the frequency to her so that she can see, that's when she saw Anthony.
no.
Hmm?
Was it?
I remember she said that she saw the face of the person that killed what's her naming? Cage's mother.
Yes,
If I'm right.
that is
Yeah.
true. But
Yeah,
you also now know it's not Anthony. I gave you the name.
that one.
Oh no, I'm wrong.
Yes, you are.
We actually ended the session where we went on the intermission when I actually went and said that I brought up the two videos and I said that the arrows and things and the spear is coming from the same place.
Yeah, she was about to
Yeah.
respond.
Yeah.
And there's a moment where she's watching the spear or the arrow flying through the air towards her handmaid that was carrying Minion. And you saw rage, hatred, anger on her face as she watched that arrow pierce her handmaid. How far do you show her that video?
I think immediately when I start seeing that she's doing this, I'm going to let the video play. And then afterwards, I'm going to stop the video at the point where, what's the naming? Order Frame actually goes ahead and picks up, picks up Minion. So I'll stop the video there. So
Okay.
at least she knows that, okay, Minion was safe. I'm not going to show her the part where Charlie then afterwards took Minion.
Okay.
I feel like that's going to cause more trouble.
Oh yeah, no. A mother scorned. Careful.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna pause the video there, and then afterwards I'm gonna look at everyone. I'm gonna be like, I think I'm not sure, but perhaps all of this is connected to. And then I look over to Kilmore, and I'm like, I believe this might be connected to your brother. It's coming from the void, and he spoke to me in the void.
You see Cole turn, and you see him closing his eyes, and there is a look of frustration and hurt on his face as he looks back at Valencia and he says, I didn't know it was him. Valencia says, it's okay. All of this happened for a reason. Nothing is ever left to chance.
Above the table question, should I go ahead and mention that why he wants to kill Minion?
Sure.
Okay, Minion says yes. Okay. I will go ahead and now be there The
Gotta get
reason
my mommy and dad involved.
the reason why this happened, I believe, is because apparently he told me that Minion has a claim to his throne. The throne of, I believe it was the Dark
The
Court.
dark
The Dark Court, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I am doing that like in character where I'm saying I believe it was the Dark Court. Like I don't know what the Dark Court is.
As you say that, Valencia looks at Cole and she says, "Did you know?" Cole goes, "Yeah, babe. No, I knew. Don't worry." No. So Cole looks at her and he smiles and he says, "Well, she is my daughter after all." And
Minion's playing with her hand.
Valencia looks over at you, Minion, and then back to Cole, and she says, "So you're telling me that your brother is afraid of being replaced by Minion?" And
Yes.
Cole looks at me, at you, Minion, and then back to Valencia, and he says, "It would appear." Then she says, "Why then kill Shursa?" And Cole says, I don't know." And Valencia puts her hand on his chest and she says, "Do you know that Valencia was oh no, she talks about herself.
What about yeah?
That Shusha
Third person.
was late." And Cole looks at her and he says, "What do you..." Valencia says, "I'm not going to spell it out for you. But that is what we were celebrating when he decided to take her from us. We were sleeping, of course." And you see Cole, like, you see him thinking. And then he says, he took a child from me?" And Valencia just gently nods. And he says, "I'll be back." And he steps backwards and you see the room open up behind him. And you see, all of you see this great big tree with all of the crystals hanging from the branches of the tree. And as the vision closes, as he steps through, where he was standing is sitting a solitary black rose. Yes?
Can we? I just remember that Cage walked out.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that he was kind of like chilling outside the door, because I would like to have all this information, but he did leave the room, and I don't want to retcon that because he would have left the room. But I am letting you know that at this point he would have walked away.
Okay. In what sort of headspace is he walking away from?
Average. Cage.
Okay.
Hit on space.
Okay.
Murder.
Murder.
Blood, guts.
Yeah.
Going to kill someone. Going to punch someone.
Okay.
At the very least, a wall.
Mm-hmm.
It
You
just
know,
had
And he's not happy.
Cage's
He's,
hand
he's
broken.
very upset. He's very, very angry. That's the headspace he's in.
here's the funny
So wait-
part, guys. In a previous campaign, Kezia's character was mad and wanted to punch a wall, so I told her to roll, and she rolled a natural 1 and missed the wall.
That was Dawn.
Yeah.
She was a monk.
So
Yes.
I'm just trying to remember something. So basically, what we're saying is that Cage's mother was pregnant when he was killed. When she was killed.
Yeah.
Okay, no, wait. Continue. I will have my theories to myself for now.
So, who was in the crystal that we were talking to?
Miguel.
Miguel.
That wasn't what's her name? That wasn't Valencia's brother. It was just somebody that had a similar name. That was actually the mayor of Iron Peaks.
That's irrelevant. As he steps open and I see this tree, I'm actively looking to see if I can see some little dude standing there, trying to see if I can spot.
Roll a perception check. Let's see. Roll a perception check.
7 plus stuff. 2. That's a 9.
You don't see a little dude. You do see a lot of people. You don't see a little dude that you're looking for.
Okay.
But you also see a lot of crystals hanging from the trees. So there's a mixture of people and crystals.
Are the crystals by any chance purple?
They are all purple.
Okay.
So as you're standing there, he's now left the room. The temperature of the room comes back to a normal state. It was exceptionally cold when he's here. It is similar to when Cage gets really angry that the room gets cold. But when he walked in, the room went cold. But regardless of that, Valencia looks at the rest of you and she says, I have failed this city.
Why would you say you failed it? The city's gonna be revived soon.
Because it shouldn't have died in the first place.
But that is not your fault. That was Charlie's fault. He's not only done it to this city, he's done it to Iron Peaks and maybe others. There's no reason to blame yourself for this.
Then I put you on charge as the new sovereigns. It will be your task to save the rest of the cities by order of the crown of Hiroshima. If my mother is truly still alive, then I'm sure she will grant me that. And she says, wait, you said you wanted to take me to my father.
Hmm.
But
We kind of felt that we needed someone with us if we wanted to find the king. They weren't just gonna let us walk in. Well, that was actually Cage. Well, look around, don't see Cage. That was actually Cage and Minion's idea that we need somebody to, let us in.
But that's not correct because Hiroshima has no king.
The Emperor.
Emperor.
No, it is Empress.
Queen, then.
My father is the Empress consort.
Ah.
The Emperor is the wild population knows him is only because some kings get offended when a woman gives them orders.
Hmm.
So now the emperor gives the orders, and my father is the one that goes to deliver it to them. And then it is a big hoo-ha because they think, the emperor gave us orders. But no, those orders stem from my mother.
Sly.
Are you all sure that she's still alive?
Gunter and just they're like,
All right. And she shakes her head and she says, and now for all my law minions, get ready. She says, let me tell you a story. The story of Ethel Prime. At its zenith, Ethel Prime was a marvel of white gold spires and floating crystalline pathways. It was the undisputed seat of the sovereign. Magic ran through the city's aqueducts like water and hummed in the cobblestones. The most powerful mages in the world rooted themselves here because the city itself amplified their connection to the weave. It was a place of high learning, grand magical hello ADHD, let's try and say that word again. Experimentation and supreme peace. The sovereign ruled not as monarchs but as enlightened protectors, ensuring the arcane balance of the world remained stable. 1,000 years ago, on my fateful day, Ethel Prime fell not to an army, but to betrayal from within. Charlie, a brilliant but dangerous, ambitious mind, was seduced and corrupted by a dark entity. And she looks to where Cole left and says, a shadow that wore Cole's face, a twisted mirror of the Fey Lord. The Shadow Twin manipulated Charlie into attempting to hijack the great beacon of Ethel Prime to broadcast its corruption on the ley lines. It was a sad day to see the city fall. But, as it stands, Ethel Prime is back. The magic that once flowed here is alive once again, thanks to all of you. My daughter and my half-son that does not seem to be in the room anymore. And she looks up and she says, Ethel? And the voice says, yes, Empress. Where is Cage? And it says, he is walking down the street, Empress. And she said, bring him here. Cage,
Hi.
as you're walking, you feel this warm presence near you. And I want you to explain what is happening with Cage at this moment.
Cage is on his way to the shop. He wanted to go to the shop. He was gonna find a gym or a training yard of some kind to go like let up some steam.
Okay.
He's very upset.
As you're walking, you start seeing this blue motes of magic flying around you. And suddenly they stop in midair, shift into red. And as that shift happens, you're still walking, But suddenly you walk straight into Valencia. And she looks down at you and she says, "Huh, so the city still follows orders. Good. Hello, Cage."
Why did you do that?
It's my city. It listens to me.
Why did you do that?
Because I didn't want you to be on your own. That happened for long enough. It doesn't need to happen anymore.
With all due respect, I love my own company. I'm my own favorite person. So I prefer it that way. I'm just gonna kind of walk towards the door again.
She looks at you and she says, I have never heard your father's voice come out of anyone before. But I heard it there.
We don't have to do the whole family thing. Respectfully, you're an amazing woman, I'm sure. That's fine. Turn towards the door.
She says, I'm not offering you family. That will be your own decision to make when you're ready for it. But I am offering you a job.
Keegan literally pulled the same face. I will stop before I leave the room. I'll stop before the door.
She says, I know she probably didn't mean much to you, or she probably meant a lot if you knew more about her now. But will you avenge Shosa for me, please?
Ooh. As far as I understand it, my father has already kind of set that as my life's goal. You know, it's not really a job so much as like written in the stars, fucking etched in the stone of my fucking life. If you're asking me to kill the fucker who killed her, sure.
Do you know how the Fae works?
Deeply.
Good. You know that tattoo, and she points to your arm, means that your father gave his crown away to you.
I have it on pretty good authority that my father's crown is set for someone else. In fact, I was offered to kill her to prevent that from happening.
You're talking about my daughter.
Who else?
Well, you see, she's going to, at some point in time, be in the land of her heritage. And I'm pretty sure she'll be quite happy there.
And you want me to be in the Fae with the crown on my head? You don't know me very well.
I'm also not offering.
Respectfully.
And she says, child. And as she says that, all of you just shift apart. And you, Cage, come yanking towards her. And she looks you in the eye and she says, I don't have time for your childish self-pity games. Yes, you had a hard life. I understand. Yes, you have a smart mouth. Your dad made sure of that. But what I want from you is somebody that can follow orders when they are given. And not assume the next words out of my mouth is something that your smart ass already knows the answer to. Can we agree on those terms?
Yes, ma'am. I'm a very obedient soldier.
You are also not asked to be a soldier. Again, Thinking and speaking are not your strong suits.
Permission to be dismissed.
No, I think I want to keep you here a little bit longer.
Yes, ma'am.
You heard when I told your friends that they are now considered sovereign, yes?
No, ma'am.
See, you assumed that I was asking you to be a soldier, follow orders. That is not what I was doing. I was trying to give you your title that you have earned. Yes?
I don't reply. I literally just look down. I don't say anything.
What is your title? Cage.
Page.
No, that is
That's the only title I've ever wanted.
that is your name. I'm asking you what your title is. I literally just told you.
I don't want that title.
Well, fate has decided it's for you, so
Fate decides a fuck lot for me, doesn't it?
as it does for all of us. So I have a question for you. How many people have you watched die? I'm assuming by your temperament towards death, quite a few.
That would be correct, ma'am.
How many have you put to the blade?
Too much.
Comments to wanting to have spotlight in the show, you know?
Commons Chair was calling bullshit on that little.
And she says, all right, so you understand how this works, yes?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Do you know what it feels like to live and not die?
Yes.
Do you know what it feels like to be stuck in stone for 1,000 years, living and not dying, wishing for death every day?
I do not, ma'am. I would never say that I did. I respect you deeply for what you went through.
I'm also not asking for your respect. Do you see that it's not nice for you to treat people the way that you do?
I don't respond.
She puts you back down on the ground and she says,
When was I off the
you were
ground?
off the
When
ground.
she yanked you.
When she yanked you
Yeah.
forward, you were off the ground the whole time.
Alright, no, that's fine.
And she looks down at you now when she puts you down on the ground. And you are actually taller than her,
Of course I am.
standing.
I'm very tall. Fuck off.
And she says, I don't want to offer you something that you don't want. So when you have completed this task, you are free to leave.
I appreciate that greatly. Thank you.
And I hope you, in some dark, deep place inside of you, find a way to forgive him.
Stranger things have happened.
She looks up and looks at Minion and she's like, yes, I know.
She's incredibly strange.
She is my daughter, and I was in that phase at one point in time too. It is very tragic for my mother. She used to hate taking me to parties. It was actually kind of funny. I always used to get drunk.
Alright.
I'm going to step away from her, but everybody's going to see like the soldier training kick in, and I'm like standing at like half attention. Like if she wants a soldier, she's going to get a soldier.
She looks at all of you and she says, "This place, Ethel Prime, once it is restored completely and all of the people are back, will be your home. There will always be a place here for you. I can't promise the same in Hiroshima because I'm going to be very honest, my mother is a bitch. But you'll be safe. They won't do anything to you, but don't expect open arms and big coin purses. They've always been quite tight-lipped, and when we go there, they are not going to believe that it is their daughter that is walking through the front door."
I can prove it to them.
I would appreciate that.
I will need to put a needle in your arm.
Yes, you did ask for that earlier. You are more than welcome to draw as much blood as you need.
Thank you.
She immediately holds her arm out towards you.
We have a lab in the ship.
Yes, when we travel later, I will come visit you in your lab.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can I tell how much time has passed?
Hours. This conversation has taken hours.
Probably about
That's
15,
actually.
15 minutes or so.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then she says to all of you, and she says, now that I have found the rat, and she looks at the Primatium blob on the floor, we will finish restoring the city. If you need my help with anything, I am here, but I trust all of you to be able to complete the task. And she walks over and picks up the black rose that was lying on the ground, and she immediately draws it to her nose and takes a deep sniff of the rose. And she looks at all of you and she says, "Please don't ever tell him this. This is going to be our secret, yes?" And she burns the rose and she says, "I've always hated roses."
I'm in so shook.
I left her a rose.
Yep.
Look over at Gunter. I don't know if she is mad at him or not.
Let me put it, if you guys were a bunch of women, this woman is 10 seconds away from absolutely jumping his bones and at the same time stabbing him.
I wanted to ask, as a player, I wanted to ask if I could roll an insight. I just really didn't want to, because it was in the middle of combat.
Yeah.
If I could roll insight on the vibe between Cole and Valencia.
So there's something that happened when Cole showed up, right? You guys would think it would be fanfare, fireworks, sparks, all of that, because Cole showed up. He made a vow because she died, he wouldn't return to the material plane. She's alive, he came back. Okay? In her eyes, he left her there.
I can understand where she's feeling towards him.
Yes.
I understand. We're on the same page. How did Cage understand the feelings from Cole towards Valencia?
Heartbroken because she did not smile at him like she used to when he came.
All right. Thank you.
So when he left, it wasn't because he had to. It was because he felt like he wasn't welcome. That's the vibe that you got.
Great, a divorced household.
Yeah.
I had to
You almost got killed. You now got a divorced husband, and I mean, mother and father. Your half brother hates you. Yeah, sounds like a typical family.
Yeah, makes sense.
Same thing.
Minion trauma. As you guys are going, you're busy doing your stuff now to actually get the thing released. You eventually get the the cure put into the air purification system, and you now know it is going to take 6 hours to take full effect in the city.
Before we leave,
making our way.
Before we leave, can I take like a couple of samples of Charlie's doppelganger?
Do you want to gather some of the Frematium?
Yes.
Hold on.
I'm so proud of you.
I thought Cage was about to do the same. I got ready.
Can't. Formatium doesn't. I can't do anything with it. That's why I didn't.
Yeah.
I was about to, and then he started turning into fucking metal. So I'm like, oh, that's useless.
Because what I'm thinking, what I want to do is that I want to go ahead and research this to actually see if there's a way that I can go ahead and tell if somebody is actually Frematium or not, or a clone or not.
I love that. Well done.
How many samples have I taken? Everybody's irritated. The first time fucking Archive does it, it's like, wow, brilliant, what a genius.
Because I'm taking it from a dead guy. You are taking that from us while we are alive.
Taking it from everything. Whatever.
Cage, this is called sexism. I'm sorry that you had to find out this
Don't
way.
worry.
Technically, it can't be. What's the naming? Archive is genderless.
Also, I'm a guy, so.
Yeah, it's sexism that it hates all sexes. That's why I'm genderless.
On our way to the ship,
Yes.
can I walk up next to Urzak?
Yes.
Okay.
How long have you wanted to punch me in the face?
That comes and goes.
I
But
am
not-
giving you the opportunity. I would like to let off some frustrations. And you're the biggest guy here.
You want to punch me then?
Fair fight. Bare fists.
Oh. Okay.
I'm
I
going to
so
find.
wished.
We all have maps. I'm looking on the map for the fucking training, coaching gym room.
I
some
so
reason, I'm just-
wished that Urzak would have taken that as open invite. Sweet. Wow.
It's so funny.
I was thinking that. I'm just thinking like while we're busy walking through the town, that Cage mentioned this. He's like, okay, we can fight now. While everything's happening, we just walking.
In my head, you guys didn't hear this conversation. So just out of nowhere, the guy who has been holding himself back from punching for so long, all of a sudden just punches Cage in the face. Like, what did he say?
I roll to attack. Just joking.
I'm down. I'm just saying, I'm down.
Grill.
No, no.
Yes.
As you and your group of friends are making your way towards the ship, you hear a voice calling out from the void.
Can anyone else hear that?
But
I kind of look around and like ignore Minion talking.
You don't see anyone, and from what you can tell, your friends are. You see Urzak and Cage busy bantering towards one another, which sounds like bantering, but at the same time, with Cage, you can't be sure it might be a death threat. You see Minion just on her own, and I'm pretty sure she'd be staring at Valencia.
yeah.
There is a moment also for you, Minion, that Valencia walks beside you. And as she's walking beside you, she just holds out her hand.
She holds out her hand.
Yeah, for you
Like
to.
mother and daughter walking through the town.
Hold yours hand.
Sorry for it.
She holds your hand and she rubs her thumb over yours and she says, "You have no idea how long I've waited to do this." And she stabs you in the throat. And she just starts swinging her arm with you. And she says, "I missed you."
Miss me? You barely know me.
And she smiles at you and she says, Archive showed me a video of a arrow that flew out of nowhere and pierced the handmaid that was carrying you and killed her. Do you know that it's not the first time that I've
Yeah.
seen that arrow appear from nowhere?
No, how would I know that?
And she looks at you and she says, I guess I should show you that too. As she stops, and all of you see Valencia just stop. Because she was probably walking like more in the front with everybody. And she says, what all of you are about to see, you are not allowed to tell a soul. Yes? As she drops the shoulders of her dress. And her dress falls down to her hips. And all of you notice there's no scum in her. Nothing. This woman...
Can I say something?
Sure.
As her half son, respectfully, I'm looking away.
Fair enough. But
We're all doing this.
so
Yep, pretty
here's the fun part. As it drops to her hips, she immediately just puts her arms over her chest to cover up. And she shows you that there is a scar on her back where another one of those arrows impacted. And she says to you, you see that scar?
It's hard to miss.
Now, my guard that was supposed to look after me, he took that arrow and
Okay.
it pierced through him and into me. Similar to what happened with me and Saoirse.
So, flying arrows. Why not? Ah, it's so crazy.
And she says, there's one problem with it.
What's that?
That arrow arrived the day I found out I was pregnant with you.
I didn't do it.
No, but there is somebody that is watching that seems to know when women are with child. And then launch an arrow to stop the child. She says,
So basically,
when the arrow went through my protector, it slowed down enough to not pierce, but it hit my spine. And I couldn't move.
is that why you float?
I have not been able to use my legs since. So yes, that is why I float.
Oh, that's crazy. You know, also you get like chair is have like wheels, and then it's like you stand behind and you can push it. Maybe I will push you on the boat, and then we can go around the boat.
She smiles and she says, I would love to spend that time with you, Minion. I have a lot to teach you.
I is not good learner.
That is because your mother has not been the one teaching you.
Well, technically, well, it was other you, but not you, so I guess makes sense.
She just rubs her hand on your cheek and she says, do you know the interesting thing on our wedding day? That Cole had a magic contraption made that when me and him walked back down the aisle, that I wasn't floating, but that our feet were attached to one another, so he was walking for me.
What?
It was a very sweet moment. But the man that I fell in love with was
So wait,
not the man that showed up today. He seemed cold.
well, it's like he went through lots of like stuff, like bad stuff. So maybe he just not okay, need like to talk to someone.
One can only hope that one day that he'll come back.
What? He always come back. He's like always there in like back of mind.
I used to hate that. Because I could never surprise him. You know, if I wanted to buy him a gift, he would always know what it was, because he was always there.
You know, I never bought him a gift.
Do you want
Maybe.
Do you want me to give you a secret to know what his favorite gift is?
I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm going to buy him like a rat. Keep him company.
Oh, he would love that.
Girl, transform into a rat.
As you guys are walking, we return back to Grow. And when we end with what happens to Grow, it will be the end of the session.
Then before you do that, quickly, it's so small. The entire time that Valencia and Minion are having like this beautiful conversation, Cage is just punching Urzak's arm the whole time. Like, please, please.
And
That's it.
I'll just give one single punch to your arm back.
It's like, damn, I told you to punch it, not break it.
Just go flying off the side of the fucking
Yes,
street.
yep.
So,
That's it.
Grow, you hear. Activate order 1447. Kill the Empress.
Oh
I
no.
And
hear it.
as you hear that command,
Okay.
there's another voice that shows up. And the other voice that shows up says to him, he is no longer yours to control. By order of Silas Morningstar. And as he says that, you feel this weight, this hatred, pain feeling. There was always something pushing on you. Severs. And as this sever happens, Suddenly, you just appear, and Valencia goes, "Who the?" And she looks at you, and for all of you, you see the blonde hair, little dwarf girl.
No, I'm short again. Fuck.
Reappearing.
Look. Where's my abs?
Karma's just, Minion's just there like, oh no, you're no longer hot anymore.
And she was like, I was just starting to like boys.
He was attracted to me or not.
Fair, fair, fair.
So as you're standing there, you come back to yourself. You see your hands back to the familiar ones of Grow.
I just like stare at my hands and then like, guys, I'm back.
Punch Ozak harder.
I am Grill.
Grill's back.
Oh.
Turn it on and see Grill.
Oh.
I start shoving Ozak close to the boat, like, please.
And that is where we'll end our session tonight.
Bye, friends.
Everyone on stream, thank you
Yeah.
for joining us so much. Thank you for joining us so much. Thank you so much for joining us. That's the way I need to say it. But we will see you guys all probably for Carmen's one shot. So keep an eye out and open for that, because that might be a lot of fun to watch. And I'll see you guys
I guess
all
this is like a shot
next
to
time.
Carmen as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye.